What is up, everybody, and welcome to FLW Videos. In today's episode, we are going to be specifically talking about Gengar in regards to the moveset because we have quite a shakeup. It all relates to the Gengar Day that will be happening in Pokemon Go on November 3rd. So the reason why this may not sound familiar to you is basically with this new day coming out, there were some rumors in regards to an exclusive move, but Niantic never confirmed what the exclusive move was, and we ended up finding out from different YouTubers that the exclusive move would be Psychic. Now, of course, that doesn't get stabbed, and it ended up not being that beneficial. Maybe from a gym defense standpoint or PvP, it could be good versus fighting type, but a lot of people were super disappointed and wanted to see Shadow Claw added into the game, or maybe even a poison type moveset so that we could end up getting a double stab poison type. But anyways, the next day, what ended up happening was YouTubers again released information that Gengar would learn the move Lick on that day. Although this is true, you never saw any game notification about it. It isn't on the website that Gengar will know Lick during those 3 hours, which I find a little bit weird personally. I don't know how many people don't know about this, which is why it is so important to make this video. If you do happen to follow Niantic on Twitter, they did tweet about it there, talking about the new dark type move Lick being added in on this special day for Gengar. Other than that, no in-game notifications. I'm hoping that we will see one in the future, but regardless, we need to talk about what this means. I have to say that Lick is looking absolutely promising for us. So although we have looked in envy at people who have Shadow Claw, Lick is going to be a very comparable move. And if you want to know why, first things first, as far as how quick the move is, that definitely plays into the factor of how good it can be. Up on the screen, I have a Snorlax that actually knows Lick, just so you can see how quick the animation is, how quick the charge bar is going up for it. But basically what's going to happen between these two Pokemon is the earnings per second is higher for Lick, which means it can get closer to a charge move faster. And then on the other hand, Shadow Claw has more DPS. Although it has DPS, it ends up being a slower animation, so you're basically looking at a situation where they're kind of neck and neck, but they're neck and neck for different reasons. So when we talk about these moves, I actually want to side with Lick as being the best option for Gengar, and I want to go ahead and explain why. So first things first, if you do have a Gengar with Shadow Claw, just know that it is very close in performance to it, and it is extremely rare and no one will be able to obtain them unless, of course, you are doing it through trade. You still have a very special Pokemon. But when we are talking about Lick, I want to go ahead and talk a little bit about some benefits for it. I personally think that Lick is one of those moves that will be better for a person who does not dodge. Shadow Claw, yes, because of the DPS, dodging and stuff is very important. But as far as Lick is concerned, I think that if you're going for a no-dodge strategy, Lick could actually end up being the better moveset just because it is so much quicker than Shadow Claw. But with that being said, there's also the added benefit that you can get a shiny variant of Gengar with the move Lick, but you can't get a shiny variant of Gengar with the move Shadow Claw. Now, for me personally, I think that that will be a highly desirable Pokemon that people will want to use and want to trade. You have a Pokemon that has a shiny variant available, an exclusive move from a day that's only going to be 3 hours long, and it is very comparable to Shadow Claw. So for me, I would personally side with Lick as the better move for you to want. And like I said, I'm not taking anything away from Shadow Claw. I think they both have their place. But either way, they're going to be very close in performance to each other. So now with this new information available that we can get Lick, basically what I'm going to recommend is on this day, go ahead and TM away from Psychic over to Shadow Ball so you can have a Lick Shadow Ball Gengar, and that's actually going to lead into the question of the day. With this new move being available, besides Psychic, we're talking about Lick. Is this day worth doing to you? Are you excited about it now? Because I have to say, personally, when it was just Psychic initially, I was thinking like there's no way people are going to want to do this. But having access to the move Lick, I personally think changes the game and that people are going to be excited about it. Now we just have to worry about people not hearing about it, but hopefully Niantic will send out an update and include the new move so that everyone knows that Lick and Psychic will be available. But anyways, I hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, be sure to smash that like button, and if you are new, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time.